Ampere-Circuital law. Then this law is also used to determine the magnetic field intensity at any point. First, we are going to state and prove Ampere-Circuital law. The first part, statement. Statement is the line integral of the magnetic field around any closed path is equal to the mu 0 times of the total current threading the loop. Clear? Then we prove this statement. First, let us consider a straight infinite long conductor having the current I through it. Clear? Let there is a point P at a perpendicular distance r from the conductor. Now the magnetic field intensity at a distance r from a infinite long straight current carrying conductor is given by B equal to mu 0 upon 4 pi 2I upon r. Clear? This is equation 1. Now again consider a closed loop of radius r in such a way the point P lies at its surface or its circumference. Clear? This is required because for Ampere-Circuital law, the line integral of the magnetic field. So for the line integral, we have to consider a circular loop as shown in the figure. Now consider an infinite small length dl. Then the direction of magnetic field at this dl. According to the right hand rule, thumb represents direction of current and finger shows the point. Then bending of the finger shows the direction of magnetic field at that point. That is, this is the direction of current and this is dl. Then inside the plane of paper, और ये आपके लिए है, मेरे लिए inside the plane of blackboard. This is the direction of P and direction of dl. dl and B both are parallel to each other. Let this is the conductor xy and P is the point lying on this circumference. Then dl and B, this is both directions are parallel to each other. Clear? This is the point P, this is dl and this is B. B and dl both are parallel to each other. Then according to LHS of Ampere-Circuital law, that is B dot dl is equal to B dot dl, or this value can be written as B dl cos 0. Reason, B and dl both are parallel to each other, or B dl. This is equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, mu 0 upon 2 pi I upon r into dl. The value of B from equation 1 and mu 0 upon 2 pi r into I and closed loop of dl. And this closed loop dl, this will be equal to mu 0 upon 2 pi r I and this is 2 pi r. Reason, the total circumference or indication closed loop, this is 2 pi r, or 2 pi r to 2 pi r, this is mu 0 I. This is RHS of Ampere circuital law. This is statement and proof of Ampere circuital law. Now the applications of Ampere circuital law. The magnetic field intensity at a point due to infinite long state current carrying conductor. This is first application. Let us consider XY is the state conductor having the current I through it, and P is the point at a perpendicular distance R from the state conductor at which magnetic field intensity is to be calculated. Clear? This is our question or problem. First, according to the Ampere circuital law, we consider a circular loop of radius r in such a way that P point lies at its circumference. Then B dot dl is equal to mu 0 I. This is Ampere circuital law. Then B dl cos 0. Region is same. The direction of magnetic field B, and this is dl, and the angle between them is 0. Is equal to mu 0 I, or B dl mu 0 I, or B dl mu 0 I, or B into 2 pi r. This is the indication of this closed loop. This is 2 pi r is equal to mu 0 I, or B is equal to mu 0 upon 2 pi I upon r. This is the magnetic field intensity at a distance r from a infinite large current carrying state conductor. Clear? Then the next part is, the second example is magnetic field intensity due to a current carrying long solenoid. Then solenoid, what is the solenoid? If we rotate or turn a straight conductor on a hollow part, and its shape will be equal to helix, then the part is called solenoid. Then what is the magnetic field intensity due to the solenoid? The point is outside the solenoid, ends of the solenoid, and inside of the solenoid. In general, in case of long solenoid, the magnetic line of force are parallel to the axis of the solenoid. Clear? Then we solve this problem by using Ampere circuital law. For Ampere circuital law, there will be a closed loop. Let us consider a closed loop PQRS placed in the solenoid as shown in the figure. This is length of this loop. Clear? And we apply the Ampere circuital law for this loop. Clear? Let there is a solenoid having the total number of turns n. Means total turns in the solenoid is n, and L the length of the solenoid. Then number of turns per unit length, n upon L. This is equation 1. Clear? Then from the LHS of Ampere circuital law, this is closed loop. B dot dl. Clear? And this expression for this loop is written as, this is PQRS, for the loop PQRS, that is from P to Q, B dot dl plus Q to R, B dot dl plus R to S, B dot dl plus S to P, B dot dl. Clear? And from this expression Q to R, B dot dl is equal to Q R B dl cos 90. Reason, this is the direction of magnetic field, this is the direction of length, both are perpendicular to each other, and cos 90 will be equal to 0. Clear? This term will be equal to 0. The same way from S to P, B dot dl is equal to S to P, B dl cos 90. It is also equal to 0. Reason, same reason here. Here is also angle 90. Clear? And the next part, this is R to S. R to S. B dot dl is equal to 0. Reason, B is equal to 0 outside of the solenoid. Means outside the solenoid field is 0, because field lies inside the solenoid only. Therefore, this term is 0, this term is 0, and this term is 0. And PQRS B dot dl is equal to, this is P to Q B dl cos 0. PQ parallel to the field, therefore angle is 0, or this is B P to Q dl or B into L, because PQ, now the RHS for the total current enclosed by the loop, that is I is equal to total length L and total number of loops N upon L, and I is the current passing through the loop, each loop. Clear? I current passing through each loop, then total number of loops N upon L into I, then BL is equal to mu 0 N upon L I. Clear? L cancel, B is equal to mu 0 N upon L into I. This is our expression. This is magnetic field intensity inside the long solenoid. Clear? And few numericals, it is asked that find out the magnetic field intensity at the end of the solenoid. So at the end of the solenoid, learn this expression, half mu 0 N upon L into I, क्योंकि इसका डेरिवेशन आपके सिलेबस में नहीं है. क्लियर? तो बस इसे याद रख लीजिए, क्योंकि न्यूमेरिकल में इस एक्सप्रेशन की जरूरत पड़ेगी. क्लियर? ये है आपका मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी ड्यू टू द करंट कैरिंग लॉन्ग सॉलिडॉइड. क्लियर? देन द part magnetic field intensity due to a current carrying toroid. What is toroid? If this is solenoid and we close it in the form of a loop or circle, this part or this figure is known as toroid. Toroid means endless solenoid is called toroid. Means this is circle or in circular form, there is no end, no starting point, no terminating point, therefore it is called toroid. Clear? तो जब हम टोरॉइड में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी निकालते हैं तो टोरॉइड में तीन पार्ट हैं. एक पार्ट पॉइंट इनसाइड द टोरॉइड, दिस इज इनसाइड द टोरॉइड. एक पार्ट है ये जो बीच वाला हिस्सा है, यहां है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी. एक आउटसाइड द टोरॉइड. देन लेट आउटसाइड द पॉइंट इज एस, इनसाइड द पॉइंट इज P, and inside the toroid is R. P, R, S. Select 3 points. This radius R1, this radius R2, and this radius R3. Means we take 3 points P, R, and S. P point in the blank gap of a toroid, R point inside the toroid, and S point outside the toroid. And we calculate the magnetic field intensity at this point, and this point. Clear? First, let N is the number of turns per unit length of a toroid, and I is the current passing through the toroid. First, magnetic field intensity at the point P. B dot or B1 dot dl is equal to mu 0 I. In this expression, I is equal to 0 because in this loop there is no current inside this loop. Therefore, this term will be equal to 0. It means B is equal to B1 is equal to 0. This is first. Clear? Reason is quite clear that there is no current inside the loop. Then the magnetic field intensity is 0 because RHS of Ampere circular law is 0. Clear? Second, for third loop, S point के लिए B3 dot dl is equal to mu 0 and I. Here I की पोजीशन क्या है? एक लूप है ऐसे, तो जब S पॉइंट पे जा रहे हो तो एक बार तो करंट क्लॉकवाइज चल रही है, एक बार करंट एंटी क्लॉकवाइज चल रही है. क्लियर? तो टोटल करंट का जो सम है वो 0 है. इस पार्ट के लिए टोटल करंट की वैल्यू 0 है. रीजन, दिस इज लूप, ऐसे है, पॉइंट यहां है, करंट ऐसे चल रही है, तो एक बार तो आ रही है और एक बार जा रही है, ऐसे करके आ रही है, तो एक बार तो आ रही है करंट और इसी लूप में एक बार जा रही है, तो टोटल करंट का जो सम है वो किसके बराबर हो जाएगा? 0. हियर I also equal to 0. Therefore, this term is also 0. That is B3 is equal to 0. This is again 0. Then for R point, B2 dot dl is equal to mu 0 I. तो B dot dl और B2 dl और B2 dl or B2 into 2 pi R2. Clear? And value of current B2 into 2 pi R2 is equal to mu 0 and current एक लूप है, लूप की वैल्यू कितनी है 2 pi R2 into n I. This is the value of current. Reason n number of n क्या है number of turns per unit length. तो जितने टर्न आ रहे हैं उतनी बार करंट घूमी है, एक टर्न में 2 बार घूमती है तो ऐसे करके उतनी बार करंट घूमी है उस टर्न में. दैट इज 2 pi R2, ये वैल्यू कैंसिल, और B2 इक्वल टू mu 0 n I. दिस इज द वैल्यू ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी. रीजन this is 0, this is 0 and this value is, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी inside the toroid is equal to B is equal to mu 0 n I. Outside and inside this gap magnetic field intensity is 0. Clear? If any doubt, write in comment box and like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.